Just relax, Peanut. You've been through a lot. Let me take care of you for a while. Does that feel good? I know I haven't done this in a long time. I hope I haven't lost my touch. I always loved doing this to you. You know, if I'm remembering correctly, there was about a 2-month period where you never washed your own hair. I did it for you every time. Was it 3 months? Yeah, that sounds right. I look forward to it every day. I miss that. It's okay, Peanut. Thank you for saying that, but let's not get into that right now. I just want to enjoy this moment. Yes, I did tell you before that I had other questions. Suppose this would be a good time to ask, but I don't want to traumatize you, Peanut. Are you sure you can handle it? I don't want to push you too hard so soon after transforming the way you did. Oh, I see. That's well, I think for right now it's best if I remained fully clothed and outside the tub. No, I don't think that would help keep you calm. Much the opposite, in fact. Okay then. I'll ask you a few things if you're sure you can handle it. That was my thinking too. You answer my questions now, no matter how much they may trigger you, and you're able to maintain your composure. That will help ease the concerns of my heart. No, I'm not afraid. But I do have understandable gaps in my knowledge about, well, about all of this. I do believe you won't try to hurt me, but I don't necessarily believe that you won't hurt me unintentionally. Yes, my mixed emotions about what's happening is a part of it, I suppose. This is all so unexpected and insane. Your return from the metaphoric grave was out of nowhere. I have to understand my own emotions, and I have to be certain that you're fully in control. On that note, we'll see how you handle this. Okay. No more splashing. It was a good test, that's all. Besides, it was time to rinse the shampoo off of your head. It was, too, a very necessary test. Pushing you underwater like that, not a playful prank at all. You maintained your composure admirably. Peanut, something's wrong. Haven't quite felt myself since you showed up, and I suspect you might know why. No, it's not like that. Something within me feels young again when I'm with you. I don't know if it's just the nostalgia and the memories, but I feel like a teenager again. But there's more. It's an odd feeling, like I'm being pulled in this direction. I can't quite explain it. No, Peanut, it's not okay, because I'm not sure why it's happening. I don't understand it, and that makes me nervous. I'm the head of this family. I'm responsible for the direction of this organization. I can't afford to lose control in any way. After you left, I began to shut down emotionally. That was to protect myself. I didn't want to be hurt ever again. In the same way, at least. Sure, I had a few trysts here and there after you left. But there was no one I ever loved again. But after my father died, I became completely cold and unfeeling. That was to protect everyone else. I had to be that way to run this family properly. Those types of feelings are perceived as weakness. I need to be an immovable stone. Now, these feelings are rising up within me, and I just can't turn them off. I can't explain it, but I have a hunch that you can. This is more than just resurfacing memories and missing you, isn't it? What? Mark? What mark? The pheromones. What are you talking about? You what? You marked me. Don't tell me you had no idea what was happening. That's no excuse. You tell me you marked me, whatever that means, and then you say you had no idea you were doing it. How am I supposed to react to that? Yes, of course it's a valid reason. You didn't know what was going on at the time, but you marked me. Yes, you're right. This is truly insane. And you know full well, Peanut, that I'm no stranger to insanity. I mean, I've seen some bizarre things in my life. This lifestyle certainly has more than its fair share of unusual occurrences. But Peanut, this is taking absurd to a completely different level. You're a werewolf that was marking me before you knew you were a werewolf. Once you began changing and you discovered what you were, you left to both protect me from harm and to discover what was going on. You remained separated for 15 years. I thought you were dead, and you returned as a bloody mess to tell me I'm in danger. Are we living in a comic book, a soap opera? Both. You're not about to tell me that Edward and Bella are actually real, are you? That's a good idea. Tell me what happened when you left. How many others? What? I thought your parents died in fire. Your parents are still alive. Did you meet them? Wait, say that again. How old are they? Peanut, Are you immortal? I'd say the ability to live to be 1,000 or more is close enough. Well, that definitely answers the question as to why you still look 19. Okay, let me see if I've got this straight. You went looking for a cure, and after about a year, you stumbled into a group of 12 others like you. Right. The group you met only had 4 others, but they told you there's only about a dozen total werewolves in the world. Is that correct so far? Okay. Your parents left you here to protect you. Huh. Because it runs in the family. You still haven't met them, but the others told you that they're still out there somewhere. There's no cure, but they taught you about who you are. So then, who are you? Well, tell me about how and why you transform. Is it like the movies? Oh, right, I see. So it's more like Mark Ruffalo's The Hulk than Lon Chaney's Wolfman. You can change it well, but intense emotional situations can trigger you. What about all the werewolf myths in the world? That makes sense. Piece of truth here, taken out of context. A snippet of information there not fully understood. The observers throughout history have an incomplete idea of what really happens. Full moon has always given light to mischief makers and ne'er-do-wells. Few bad men attacking the wrong person at night receive the wrathful vengeance of the wolf. And they go scampering off with a story that makes themselves seem completely innocent victims of the man who becomes a wolf in the light of a full moon. That leads me to my next question. When we found you, Peanut, you were covered in blood. And, well, skin, flesh, other body parts. I think it's safe to assume that most of it, or even all of it, wasn't your blood. You've been the one going after all the other families, haven't you? Does this have something to do with the danger you said I'm in? Daniel. As in, do you mean Daniel Morelli, the assassin? Heard you mention his name in your sleep the first night you were here. What does he have to do with this? Has he been hired to kill me? He's a wolf too. Alright. He's the one that wants me dead. Why? Peanut, you're gonna have to repeat that. Holy shit. The Mafia, werewolves, assassins, and now stalkers. You've got yourself a wolf stalker. So he found you wandering around looking for information, took you in, trained you, taught you, and then tried to become your, what'd you say, mate? But you were still in love with me. And you and I had already, yeah. So, we've both been marked by each other, and Daniel couldn't handle that. Wait. I marked you too. Peanut, are you telling me that I'm a fucking hound too? Because I've never shown any signs of that I know of. I see. By being with me all those years ago, we formed a connection. You've made it possible for me to become like you. He can't join with you fully unless I'm cut from the picture. And not simply by telling me to get lost. When the way to sever the connection is with my death. Well, your death may do the same thing, but I doubt he sees that as an option. Then why were you going after the other families? That's very smart. Of Daniel using them to get to me. We were at peace at the moment, or at least I assumed we were. But a pile of money large enough can change most minds in the business. You were slaughtering anyone that agreed to try and me, weren't you? Did you? What the? Valentina, I told you all to... What? Here? Now? No, stay here with me, Peanut. Don't go out there. If Daniel really is here, you'll confuse my men. Don't give them 2 targets. Valentina, take your boys and... Diego. Oh, you have news. What is it? All right. Thank you. Tell everyone to stand down, but to remain alert. Let everybody know who can get inside now. Send out the call to everyone that can't be found on our own, and stay with them. No one is to be alone for any reason. No one eats alone, no one sleeps alone. No one uses the crapper alone. No one. Understood? Good. Once everyone's inside, gather them at my office. I'll address them all shortly. Valentina, go with them. I meant what I said. Nobody does anything alone. Now go. Yes, Peanut. Looks like he's getting tired of waiting. Maybe your recent activities with the other families have pushed up his timetable. No, this is no time to grieve. He might have killed Joseph and Satomi, but I have to focus to keep any more from meeting the same grave. There'll be time to grieve when this is all over. Come. I'm sorry to end your bath so abruptly, but we're needed elsewhere. Put on some clothes and come with me. No, Peanut, stop. Peanut, I care for you. I do. I want to make things right between us again, but right now, my men need me to be the person they know, trust, and follow. A cold-hearted bastard that takes no prisoners. and you're still my hound. I told you before that you need to do as I say, when I say. But I also said that what I will order you to do will be in your best interest. So do what I tell you as soon as I tell you to do it, from this moment on. Am I understood? Good. Now that you're dressed, put on the collar too. Do as I say, Peanut. Now. Good. That better be the last time you don't follow my instructions immediately. Now, come with me. We've got work to do. Morning, Peanut. Well, I say morning at 7 p.m., but it's all relative to you. You've been down for just over 24 hours. How are you feeling? You're not kidding. Exhausted, beaten down, tired, bed-ragged, weary, bushed, worn out, flat out dead to the world. Whatever you want to call it. That's you right now. I had no idea it would be that intense. That really took it out of you. Should have told me how draining the transformation would be on you. Guess it's true. How could you have known if you've never done it before? No, nobody was hurt. Not even you. How much do you remember of what we did yesterday? That's good to know. That you're still you when you're like that, and that you still retain everything when you're fully human again. That's reassuring. I know you told me that beforehand, but there were a couple of times I wasn't sure you were in there anymore. It didn't feel like you, at least. That's certainly true. We've both changed in the last 15 years. How can I say for certain that you're that you're the same person I fell in love with? That lifetime ago. Guess I don't truly know who you are anymore. But I'm definitely looking forward to finding out. No, Peanut, don't get up. Here, let me sit down on the bed so you can lay your head on my lap. Keep relaxing. You need to build your strength back up in case Danny boy finds us out here anyway. Why are you surprised that I'm awake before you? I always had more stamina than you in everything. Shooting, running, everything. I fell asleep last and woke up first. And I could always kick your ass if I needed to. Suppose that's not true anymore. Maybe. We'll see. No, nothing's happened while you've been asleep. Diego and Valentina are in the other room keeping an eye on things for me. They'll alert us if anything's out of the ordinary. If, or I should say when, Daniel shows up, we'll be ready for him once you get your strength back. So, keep relaxing while I massage your temples. No, Peanut. Now just lay down. Don't fight me on this. You're not being selfish, you're being smart. We're gonna need you at full strength. That's better. That's my good pet. Nope, I won't stop talking to you like that. You're still my puppy, my little peanut, regardless of your new ability to become a big bad wolf. Peanut, stop. I know you're concerned about me, but we've been over this countless times. Being out here, away from everyone else, protects the rest of the family. There may be strength in numbers, but this is a foe we've never faced before. And you know what you were able to do by yourself against the other families. If he's successful at killing me, I'd rather he not slaughter my family as well. Our best shot against the wolf is, well, the wolf. You know that. Sure, he may be faster and stronger than you, as well as more experienced. But now, you've got me. Oh, Peanut, please. I'm not afraid of death. Never have been. I've faced it head on every day of my life. No way. I used to treat death as an enemy, like any other. But then I realized that way of thinking wasn't right. An enemy can be put down, death can be defeated only momentarily. Can't be defeated for good. The fucker will always win in the end. Now I see death as a friend that I'm playing a game with. He's training me, pushing me. We're having fun together until the time comes when I join him and rest from all these games. Really? You think of death as a shame? Friendly or evil? Fascinating. I'd love to discuss that with you further at a later date. For now, let's just say that, although I'd rather spend a lot more time in your arms, if death does win the game today, I'm alright with that. Oh, really? Are you that jealous death is gonna get me in the end? Well, good. That lets me know you're going to fight all the more to keep me from joining him too quickly. How are you feeling? That's good to hear. My biggest concern about this plan is that yesterday's transformation would leave us both too wounded or too tired to deal with Danny Boy if he found us too quickly. The faster you're back on your feet, the better I'll feel. I know, I didn't want Valentina or Diego here, but those two idiots refused to leave my side. And I'll be honest, as much as I don't want to lose either one of them, I'm glad they both ignored my desire for them to stay away and protect themselves. When I talk about these people as family, they really are. I'm glad they're here. Starting to really wake up. Well, I don't much care. You heard me. I don't care. You're going to rest right here on me for a while longer. Possibly for the rest of the day. No, the day's not over. I meant the whole day, evening and nighttime included. Look, I don't care how it can be interpreted or how you think it sounded. You're staying right here with me. Come here. Yes, sit up. I'll allow you to sit up and lay back against me, so I can wrap my arms around you just so. As long as you continue to relax and rest, and stay cuddled up to me while I whisper in your ear and maybe nibble on it a bit too. Peanut, what are you doing? Sit back down. I know you're restless, love, but you're still recuperating. Yesterday was incredibly strenuous for you. For me as well. Yes, I know it was more intense for you. That's the point. You need to rest. What if Daniel were to... Damn it. Might have started already. Yes, Peanut, go. This is what we prepared for. Hope we're both ready. Mr. Morelli, I presume? Name's Corvo, but I assume you already knew that. Your reputation speaks for itself, but I admit, beyond that, I don't know much about you. For anyone else of interest, that would be somewhat of an embarrassing confession. But you're a master at remaining unknown. Who would have guessed that the world's greatest murderer is actually a wolf? My hat's off to you, sir. You are very definitely a man with a singularly unique ability. No, not at all. I wasn't referring to your shape-shifting ability. I'm aware that there are others like you. I was referring to your ability to keep it a secret. We gentlemen do love to brag. Or am I stereotyping unfairly? Well, in that case, you're not unique at all. Why should I be scared? I was just telling my hound. I've faced death before and I'm still here. I'm still winning this game Death and I play. Although, he's a fascinatingly formidable opponent. Maybe. Maybe today is the day I cash my chips in and walk away from the table. But I think I have more of a chance than you want to let on. You see, I can clearly see the gashes that my peanut gave you. They are my peanut, I mean to say. The name by which you call him is long gone. made them mine long before they knew you. I'm well aware you know that they've marked me and all that jazz. You're here to remove that stain and claim them as your own. That's gonna fail no matter what happens here today. Your wounds are obvious. Peanut succeeded in, well, getting you severely, which has slowed you and weakened you, giving me a few options to win the day. But even if I fail, even if you kill me and miraculously survive, I'll never be yours. They'll never consent to being marked, bonded, one that killed their one true love. No, man. So, intend to keep them regardless of their affection for you or lack thereof. I pity you. What a lonely existence you aspire to have. You'll have the body, but never have the soul. Can't say you're wrong there. I've lived a fairly lonely existence myself. Believed remaining distant from love was a strength. I've recently become aware of the error of my ways. We need love to make us whole. And as cheesy as it sounds, that's why you'll fall today. You. Danny, you don't love them. You fooled yourself into thinking you need them. You think that because of who they are, they'll complete you somehow, and that your life only has purpose to continue your breed. You're a zealot that wants to maintain the purity of the line, not a partner that desires what's best for them. And that's why you won't get what you desire out of us. Nah, you didn't come here to kill me. You came here to win them. As I said, you won't get that regardless of what happens here today. However, that being said, if your ultimate desire is genuinely just to kill me, then you'll feel that too. Because as you see, Hound, we completed my, what you call it, infection yesterday. My peanut's line will remain pure with me, and you'll not harm him again. You'll not harm me again. Else, you'll not harm anyone ever again. Peanut, you alright? Peanut, wake up. There you are. It's okay. It's over. Daniel ain't a threat to nobody. The blow and falling unconscious must have made you change back. You're human again. Yeah. Diego and Valentina are fine. Bit broken up, literally. Still unconscious, but I can see their chests even. They're both breathing. You saved him, Peanut. Your intervention kept Danny Boy from killing them both. And the wounds you inflicted on Daniel, well as the, wolf you turned me in to save me as well. You did it, love. You saved us all. That's right. You can sleep peacefully now. Threat's over. Don't worry about me anymore. I'm gonna pick you up, carry you into bed. Then I'm gonna see to Valentina and Diego. Once they're taken care of, I'll join you in bed, Peanut. I'll be here until you're fully rested and recovered. Then, well, head home together. I know, Peanut, I know. You'll never leave me again. It's alright. You don't gotta keep repeating it. I believe you. I do. Besides, with my newfound ability, even if you did run from me, this time I could track you down. I don't know if it's a good idea to accept that as a challenge. Yes, I know I said I like to treat death as a friend playing a game, but... Wait a second. You really are jealous, aren't you? You'd rather I crave playing with you. Well, Peanut, as long as you find a nice, romantic, and preferably tropical getaway from me to find you, then maybe, just maybe, every once in a while I can hunt you. Peanut? Peanut. Oh well. Sleep well, my love. You earned it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Peanut, calm down. It's okay. It's alright. It's me, Corvo. You're safe. You're safe with me. There's no need for the wolf right now. You're not in any danger. None of us are. Shh. Shh. I'm here. I'm here. Peanut, I'm not going nowhere. Listen to my voice, Peanut. Shh. Everything's alright. Hold on to me. There we go. That's right. Hold on as you sit in my bed. Hold on as you wake up. Feel my body on yours, Peanut. Feel my soft, gentle hands caressing your back as I hold you tight. Focus on me. Soft, warm, and relaxing. Are you starting to feel better? Good. Good. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Told you. You're safe. We're all safe. We're home, Peanut. Brought you home with me. I've been taking care of you while you were unconscious. That's right. We're not in the cabin anymore. Back in my mansion. In the bedroom. You've been asleep for a good long while. for nearly 5 days. I was worried that you'd never wake up. But the doctors said you should come out of it in a while. So I've been, waiting by your side for you to come back to me. Apparently, old Danny boy used some sort of toxin on you. Couldn't identify it exactly, but we know it's in there. That it contains wolfbane. With all that's happened in the last few weeks, I was beginning to wonder if it wasn't some magical curse, brew of some sort. Don't raise your eyebrows at me like that. At this point, anything's possible. You're a werewolf. Hell, we're both werewolves now. A month ago, I would have thought a human becoming even halfway to a wolf wasn't even possible. Having become one myself has made me open to considering a lot of things I would have previously blown off as absurd. No, don't concern yourself with that right now. You need to rest, Peanut. You've been through a hell of a lot. It's okay. Danny boy is no longer with us. You saved us, Peanut. Your heroics saved us all. My big, furry, knight in shining armor. Yeah, sure, I was the one that, technically got the coup de grace. My transformation definitely caught him by surprise, but even that was your doing. I agreed to fully complete this little bond of ours and take upon this new identity. I'm glad I did. Not just to protect you, Peanut, but I do want to be with you forever. But it was still your idea and your ability to accomplish it, as well as your intervention that really saved the day when Daniel first showed up. You threw yourself at him even as weakened and drained as you were. He was stronger than you were, at full strength, and you still did it anyway, without a second thought. Your bravery kept him from butchering Diego and Valentina. They're both in your debt, by the way. They're standing guard outside this room right now. One or both of them have been there non-stop since we got home. They've only left their posts to use the crapper, and there's even a cot out there that they share. One of them uses it at a time. They've had all their meals brought up here too. No, I didn't tell them that they had to do that. On my honor, didn't order, coerce, threaten, or suggest it in any way. They're doing that on their own. In fact, they demanded to do it. Stupidly loyal those two are. Think that if I ordered them away from that door, it'd be the first time in their lives they flat out disobeyed me. If you ever decide to stage a coup and try to overthrow me, I'm telling you, Peanut, you need to start with them. Well, good. I'm glad you'd never consider such a dastardly course of action. You're still my puppy, after all. Oh no, this doesn't change anything. You're still my little Peanut, my puppy, And I'm going to make sure that my puppy knows that they're loved and cherished for all of their magnificently long life. Speaking of long, how old am I gonna get now, Peanut? Huh. Gonna take me a while to process that completely. Whatever. For now, I'll have to focus on holding you here, close to me, and pampering you lovingly, rather than dwell on infinity. Daniel, he was a real... Well, seeing as how he literally was a dog, I think the word I was about to use feels a little too on the nose. After all, same could be said for me now, couldn't it? How about I say that Daniel was a psychotically obsessed sociopath? Of course, I could use stronger language, but the more I think about it, psychotically obsessed sociopath actually feels like the perfect definition. As old as you say he was, he still acted like a whiny child, demanding that they get their way. Only he had the power and ferocity to make it happen. You're right. We didn't have to worry about him killing you. He was only interested in taking you alive. I had a chance to speak with him briefly before I changed. Then I was able to finish him off after you got him in the gut. He was going to take you with him and keep you chained up until you loved him, or at least until you decided you stay willingly. Fucking psycho. If you never loved him and continued to resist him, he was still going to keep you and use you for your... fucking creep. Shall we say, purity of blood. Yeah, that's the kindest way I can put it. Said it was important to keep the line alive, but in reality, the fucker just wanted something for himself. I'm inferring from what you told me about him that he believed that because he helped you discover yourself and your ability, you owed him your love and your life. When you refused to give those to anybody but me, made him go completely fucking cuckoo. He had to have you, no matter what, and in any way that he could. The toxin that he introduced into your bloodstream with those claws kept you sedated and immobilized. Apparently he was going to take you to some fucking hidden location, keep you there under lock and key. Really? Nightmares? Like what? Peanut. Damn. Fuck. God, I didn't realize that his toxin had affected your mind like that as well. Sounds like the fucker was also trying to brainwash you into thinking that he was your savior. Real MK Ultra shit. Whatever. When you woke up, he would have been your rescue from all those evil thoughts. Probably would have explained that your dreams were omens of disobedience and refusal to be with him. Probably would have told you that they were your subconscious trying to tell you the truth. would have told you that I was the evil bastard trying to destroy you, and that he had rescued you from me. Or at least that I had been slaughtered and taken away from you forever, and that he was there to comfort you in your time of grief. I already thought of him as a bit of a old spy movie villain. But the more I hear about the fuck, the more I think he was closer to being some sort of comic book serial, you know? I understand, Peanut. Go ahead and cry. Let it all out. Must be tormented with wretched images and false memory. Rest in knowledge they were all just dreams. Hallucinations fabricated by an evil fuck with designs on your life. I'll hold you and protect you until you can be certain they're not real. And once you fully come to know that I'm with you forever and not in any danger, I'll keep holding on to you. I'm never gonna let go of you, Peanut. I swear it. That's better. That's the joking Peanut I love so much. Now rest, Peanut. Just rest. Of course I will. But to do that, I'm gonna have to move you a bit. Hold on. Okay, there. I've worked my way in so that your head's laid on my chest. Go ahead and wrap your arms around me. Hold on to me, Peanut. Hold me damn tight. If your fears are trying to come back, hold on to me and never let go. Listen to my heartbeat. My heart's all yours, Peanut. Truly. It's all yours. Never again will the nightmares haunt you, so long as I'm here. I'll always be there to fight them off. Let that steady thump soothe your spirit, as my fingers soothe your scalp. There we go. Softly and gently, back and forth. Feel my fingers move slowly across your head, through your hair and back again, forward and back, up and down. That feel good, Peanut? Well then, go to sleep. You need it. No, don't worry about the nightmares anymore, Peanut. They won't be back. Not as long as I'm here. So, rest on me. Focus on my love for you. Wash all those wretched thoughts away. A promise that I keep, I'll never share, I'll never speak. Grave the secret goes. Beating heart, the beating heart of instinct creatures wandered far. These veins of blood flows. Change will come, I know. Behold my future, as sure as day returns to night. Passion of my clan, to be at one with them, and hidden from the world outside. Promise that I keep, I'll never share, I'll never speak. Veins of wolf blood flows. generations. There we go, Peanut. Rest quietly. My loving arms protecting you. Loving voice hopefully calming you. I'll be here as you sleep. I'll be here when you wake. Breathe easy. Nightmares are no more. Only peace. There's only love. There's only me. There's only you. Nothing else matters right now. You're resting on air surrounded by clouds. You're my precious little puppy, and you always will be. You're brave and strong, and with me by your side, you can accomplish anything. You are loved. You are. Peanut, you sleep. Good night, Peanut. Rest well, my love.